Why is the video unavailable, but I'm live? Hey. Why is the video unavailable? It's showing unavailable to me, so I'm sorry if you're seeing something. I have to circumnavigate my way around the world right now to figure this out. Oh, no, it is. Okay, we're good. Cool. It's showing, sorry about that, guys. It was showing that the video was unavailable from the live control room at YouTube, but I went and saw it. It's now streaming on YouTube. So we're good. Hello. Hey, guys. Thank you so much. I have about an hour and a half to sit down. I've had this beat in my head for a while now. I say a while now. It's been like 30 minutes. But I wanted to kind of bring it out and flesh it out, and I feel like it might be something that could really be prevalent in Broken. Maybe not a main theme. Maybe it could be. It's just something that I feel could be kind of cool. So, guys, this is me working with a program. So if you're not interested in seeing like the base creation of stuff, then this is just not going to be your video. It's going to be slow. Like I said, I've got about an hour and a half to stream today, and I figured that I'd want to show you guys some stuff that we're working on. But today is going to be all about a little bit of music, and we're going to go from there. So, hello everybody. Thanks so much for joining. Let me know where you came from. That was me typing that in. I didn't just have a stroke. Yeah, so we're gonna jump right in. So premise for this right now, I have like this beat in my head that's got a really fast, not melody, almost like a counter melody. The melody is gonna be very long and I don't know, wavy, not synthy. I don't want it to sound like that. And that's the wrong instrument. So we're off to a good start. Here we go. We are going to add, where are my instruments? Orchestral. So the first part that I feel right now is going to be like a string section. We'll just drag that over. We'll ignore that. Yep, bye. So yeah, now we're going to go in here. And I want to have, I'll have a plugin later. Okay. We have a note. So this is going to be like a really short note. Because I want it to be like do 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 do, and then have not a key change but a chord change from there. So I need to figure out. That probably sounds terrible, but we're gonna see. Da, da, da. That sounds like we're opening a chest in Zelda. Do 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 do. And it's a little too short. I think I'm going to extend these out to this. That's way too long. Okay. Do 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 do. Now we're excitedly opening a chest. Do 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 do. Oh, jeez. Whoa, there we go. That is not quite right, but we gonna figure it out. Let's see. And I posted it in a few different spots on. Okay, so the Honorable Gentleman. It's going on right now. Anybody dropping in from the Honorable Gentleman, thank you guys so much for coming in. And if you're not familiar with the Honorable Gentleman, it's a Facebook group that I'm a part of, and they are really focused on creating like a non-toxic gaming community, which is really cool, especially since one of the games that they kind of focus around is For Honor, which if you've played For Honor, you know that game is about as toxic as it gets, unless you're playing with a group of friends. Even then, there's just so much that can happen that can make even a good group of friends just hate each other. So, guys, if you're from the Honorable Gentleman, thank you so much. Comment your name, everything like that. I'll put like a thank you comment at the end of the video. But we are going to focus back on music, and I don't like any of this. It's just not quite right. I think it's too high. Let's see. Can I adjust this? I can. I just know I have to be like super zoomed in. Oh, even then. Okay. Ooh, that's actually better. So it needed to go up a sharp, or a half step. It's still too happy, so I think I'm going to drop this back down. Swap that. It needs to be the same. What note progression or chord progression should I use? I think so guys, if there's moments where it's like nothing's happening on screen, I apologize. I'm using Chrome and kind of doing a little bit of other research as well. No chords. Oh, let this be it. It's not, but that'll work. Okay. You know what? Let's come back to this because I know the way I want it to sound, but I also know that if I, put this almost counter melody up first, I'm not going to be happy with where it is. So and for those of you guys that maybe you're not familiar with FL Studios, a lot of this early on is going to sound very basic. It's going to sound very rigid. You use mixers and plugins to really make it sound a lot more natural. You'll see me overlay some notes on top of each other to where it sounds like, if we were in a big orchestra, maybe there was a slight difference between one person ending their note and the other person ending their note. So if you guys see or hear just a very robotic sound in the beginning, it's okay. It's normal. At this stage, it's completely fine. That sounded like Halo. needs to be lower. Nope, needs to be... Ah. It's off beat, off pace. Maybe use an F flat major chord. That would be F flat, A flat, C flat. Not too happy. No, that was good. It's close. We're gonna extend this one out a little bit. This one can come back. Let's do, yeah, the G flat, or G sharp. And again, guys, if there's moments of silence where it doesn't seem like I'm doing anything, it's just because I'm trying to figure things out. Let's see.
Add this beat.
Oh, hello. We want to use a minor chord. So this one starts on F, so let's do F minor. A should be A sharp and C, right? I think. Because that's your third and fifth. There we go. Let's extend this out a little bit. So let's create the bass chords, and then we'll create the melody, and then we'll create the counter melody, and then we'll have a song, guys. But you know what I really want? I want to open up with like a really low note. So what we're going to do, oh geez, we're going to do this. We're going to move this over here. That's a C, so if I do this, it should... Okay, I've got an idea. We're going to do this. This note's going to be a lot quieter, so it kind of just joins in. A little bit louder. We'll have this one go. Let's bring this one down a little bit, because I like to start somewhere in the middle. That way we can really crescendo up. We can really create a big like bump in chorus, and then we can also bring it back down quieter. If you start with your velocity way up high, then it just, you have too much sound all at once. So okay, what we're gonna do, that's not necessary, but thank you. We're gonna zoom out. Oh fuck, whoops. Shorten that up a little bit. That was a really long first note. We're going to actually leave it right there, and then we're going to do a note change. So if we're starting with a C minor chord progression is what we need. C minor chord progression. C minor 7th will have E flat, G, and B flat. Let's try it. So we go from C to E flat, and it'll be E flat, G flat, B flat. What did I say? C flat, E flat, G flat? E flat, G flat, B flat. What? G flat, B flat. Okay. We're getting there, guys. Don't worry. E flat, G flat, B flat. Somebody write that down and mail it to me. That way I can focus. E flat, G flat, B flat. Let's see how that sounds. G flat, E flat, and B flat. Okay, I wanted it to go higher, so let's take B flat. Let's look at another chord progression that has an up. It's a C minor 7th. C minor chord progression. Let's do A flat. But we'll take it up an octave. No, because if we do this, get out of here, and I take it up. Oh, there it is. That's the note that I wanted. We found it. Okay. So we start with a C flat with a really heavy bass. And we're going to extend this out so we can hear these notes really pretty when they start to play. I feel like this should go a little bit longer, and then we'll have, just to feature, like I was saying, to where it sounds a little bit more natural. How many notes do I have here? Okay, just that one. We're gonna go a half step back, and then this note needs to join that. See how it sounds a lot more smooth if you just have that little bit of overlay from this break off section to this one? It's really really, really nice, actually. And then we'll actually do that. For 120 beats a second, this is actually pretty slow, but we can just create a chord change. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten this back up to where we had it, just because I don't want... This is like the opening tone setter, and while the game does have like a really rough background to it, I also want it to be a heroic feeling for the people playing the game too. So we'll bring this back down. What if we do this? I like that actually a lot stronger. You should have 4 bars between. See how that sounds. Just dropping it a half step from the first. Nope. Let's check that. Close. I like the note, but I don't like the minor in it, so I think if I bring this down like that, it should sound a little bit more positive. It does, but we need a 7th, I think. See, let's run a little bit more of a bass here too. Let's see how that sounds while we're doing this. Why are you... Get out of here. Nobody needs you. I want it to go up. Okay, so we need an E. So we have, let's see, if we start this, let's bring it. No, I don't want to do that. We'll keep it in the minor. Should be like that. No, wrong feeling. So what I want to do, I need to adjust the third in there somewhere to where it does have still kind of a somber sound, but it's leading up to a good build-up. Let's try that. This could sound awful. It's closer. So if I'm doing this right, this is our 1-step, our 3-step. What if we drop this one a half, or a step and a half, actually? Let's try that. Okay. Do that. that's going to be a good note there. That second D is going to be big for like a brass section because you can even hear it. If I isolate this note, oh, nailed it. There we go. If I isolate this and I bring this up, listen to this. Yeah, that's like a huge amount of power behind that note. So I need one more note and then we'll loop it back around. That way we can, yeah, okay. You guys know what's happening, I think. Let's go a half higher. And then keep the foundation that we had in the other one. Let's try that. I don't know how it's going to sound, honestly. Too happy. Actually, we could do this as a build-up. Let's see if we go another half step up, or if we just build on that E. Let's go to a D. Nope, I don't like it. I hardly like that one, so... Let's... And then we'll keep the D, and then we'll do this, control copy, control paste. Let's see what that sounds like. Nope, not quite. So I think I'm gonna have for almost 5, no, it'll be 4 chord progressions. We have a C, a D, a minor, and then we can't have a positive inflection there. This is still very dramatic sounding. Okay, new direction with it. We're gonna try this. Let's see. Let me just extend that one out. Do these two go together? All right, I'm getting a little too buck wild with this. So let's bring it back. So we have our 1, our 2, our 3. Let's look at a chord progression. What if we go with an E flat? No, that needs to go up. This one needs to go down. I feel like that could be something cool that we could use later, but I really want to get the bass line down. This is the hardest part of doing this all by ear, is the fact that there's a lot that goes into creating this kind of music, and you really just kind of have to sit there and toy with it and just see what sounds right. And right here, this beginning note, I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep it that length. Let's move all of this over here. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Let's just build our note and chord progression. Let's do that. Let's see what that looks like. I mean, traditionally, you just go back here, right? I don't like that, though. Let's move this back out. I think I know what the issue is I'm trying to keep this. If I it's just too sharp of a contrast there. We really will have to remember that, but it's kind of messing with my thought process. Okay, so I think creatively speaking, we're doing really well, but actually constructing the music and building it the way it needs to be built to where it could even be like in a time signature, that's where I'm trying to focus as well, because there's a lot to think about in this. Okay. Sorry, I gotta write something down. This needs to go down. Let's try that. A little low. I just put it back where it was. Shit. Okay. What if we do this? Okay. What is A sharp minor chord? A sharp minor chord. A sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, F sharp. There we go. That was it right there. We just needed to drop it another octave. Holy crap. Let's do this one here. This one there and there. Okay, so now that we have our chord progression down, which is, albeit kind of a weird chord progression, I don't know if there's ever been a C, a D, A sharp, C. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to mess with it a little bit. I think we can reintroduce that first movement we had. If it'll go back in the same spot, that'd be fucking nice. Ooh. Let's bring up that as well. Bring this down. This one's going to go up a little bit. It's a little too overpowering just for a regular chord. Okay, so now that we have this, whoopsie. Let's do this. Control copy, control paste. Let's ditch this bad boy. We're going to have to shorten this up, but that's okay. I messed it up. Okay, that needs to go back this way. What the heck did I do? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was trying to figure out where that note was, and the screen was scrolled up too high. Okay. Maybe that's better. Okay, so let's see here. We have a C minor chord progression. Technically, C minor. It should technically go C, E flat, G, right? Minor chord. C, E flat, G, B flat. I know, guys, this is probably like one of those things where you're like, oh, it's kind of sounding good. What are you doing? We're gonna pretend this doesn't exist. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so this goes back. So C minor, E flat. What are the notes in E flat? There we go. Okay, sorry, I found the website I was looking for. So it'd be E flat, and if we stick with E flat minor, the notes are E flat, G flat, B flat, E flat, G flat, E flat, G flat, B flat would be down here. And then G minor would be G, B flat, D, G. And then B flat. B flat is a good, actually be a good note. B flat minor, B flat, D flat, F flat. B flat, D flat, F flat. This just sounds awful. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think we actually had it better when we were doing it by ear. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the stream to see where it was, where we had those notes made. I think D, G, A sharp. D, G, A sharp. Yep, okay, so Okay. All right. That actually sounds a little bit better. It's still somber, but it sounds like we could probably take it somewhere if we wanted to. So we're going to use that as our chord progression for this. We're going to do this. We're going to slap this in the face, and we're going to rename this. Rename and color to chord progression. And random color. Boom. Okay. And now, if we do this, and then we do the song, but we're going to go in, we're going to clean that up a little bit here. We'll extend this node out just a hair. This one will cut this one short. Oh, geez. And then let's see what that sounds like. It should sound a little more natural now. What if we kept this here and we did the lower change as in G? Ooh, we are onto something, everybody. Let's bring this to A, and then something. That sounds way better. Okay, so we're going to bring these up a little bit. I like the first C because it kind of sets the tone. Let's really quickly bring this up a little bit. And then I really want to emphasize the note change here. So I'm going to bring this one up a hair, and then this one just a little bit more. And then this bad boy, he's going to go way up here. And then she is going to bring us back to the regular sound. Okay, let's do this. I want to see what it would sound like if it was the C. I like that. Let's drop this into a minor real quick. Sounds good. We have our bass line rocking and rolling, guys. That sounds actually really good, and I'm excited. So I'm checking my phone. Okay, so I've got about a half hour left before I have to go, so I really want to actually produce something for you guys. We spent a lot of time on this bass line, and I think it sounds really good. So what we're going to do now is add to our mixer or channel rack. I want to add, should we add choir? I think we should add some choir. Let's do it. Let's add choir Oz. Yep, get out of my face. Thank you. And then you close this, and then you open it, and then we're back on choir Oz. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're going to be a little quieter. What was this? C, F. You are going to carry this all the way through. Let's see what that sounds like. Let's bring them up a little bit. Nope, too loud. See what that is. It's getting a little too busy there. So let's do that. Okay, that's good. I don't want it too overpowering. I'm going to try it just up at that next decibel mark up. I just want to hear it. That actually sounds really good. Okay, we go back to our channel rack, click on the string section, close and open, and I want to bring this up even higher. And I want to bring you a little higher and you just a hair higher. We need some brass. Let's get the brass in here. Brass section, because what we can do is we can really emphasize this note change and then this low with a really thick brass section. And I think that would make it, I think it would fill it out really well. And good to go back. There we go. Oh, hello, big boy. Let's bring you down a little bit. You don't really want to go lower than C3. Let's see what this sounds like. You're too noisy. You go down. Let's just turn them all the way up. Let's see what happens. Oh, God. Sorry about your ears, yo. No, it needs to be a little higher. It needs to be higher than the oohs and the ahs. That needs to go away. Ooh. Sorry, what are the... Sorry. Let's get our lower sections to do that too. So let's go into the string sections. That'll work. And then do this. It's too busy. Okay, so we have our baseline created, and you guys saw like early in the beginning kind of the counter melody that I wanted to create. This is gonna be one of those songs where these long notes kind of are the melody with just little changes to it all the way through. Let's see. I gotta go to OBS for just a second, guys. Let me pull up Adobe Photoshop. So one of the things that I'm really enjoying studying so far is the fact that music and imagery can really change the tide of how you feel in an instant. And so what I'm going to put up is I'm going to put up an image and let you guys look at it. Now, I did this on my Instagram, and I dig the photo. It's not perfect by any sense of the word, so I'm still working on that and creating it. But this does kind of give you kind of a legit look at how something can change it, how music can change it. So source add. Okay. Let's add that. And then if I transfer, no, transition back. Transition back. Okay. So I'm going to play this, and I'm going to quickly transition over to where I can take a break, and you guys can look at this. It's going to play 4 notes over and over again, so if you guys want to just fast forward, that's fine. But I need a quick restroom break, and then we're going to keep going. Okay, I'm back, guys. Thanks for hanging on there for just a second. We're going to transition back. heard this over and over again, but I took a second out. So what we need is a little bit of soloing, and it's going to be like up here. What if we just take the top notes? And then obviously we got to turn these down because they're going to be OP if we don't. Oh, no. There we go. Let's see what that sounds like. Ooh, that gave it a little bit more of a soft sound to it, which I appreciated definitely. We're going to go back a little bit, adjust this. I'm going to give a little bit more volume to them. I just don't want it overpowering because this is clearly a much more bass-driven sound. Oh. It's just not quite right. Let's do this. Okay, that's a really strong sound, and I love it. I've got about 15 more minutes, guys, and I want to create something good here. So let's exit out of this. This is all done now. So when we play the song, now we have a chord progression that we can build off of. We straight up just slap that back down to where it needs to be, and so if we do another one, so the chord progression I have in here is still, it's not the C, E flat, G, B flat. What the fuck is my chord progression? We're going to create a new. Pattern 2 is going to be the kind of a background counter melody. So we have our background chord progression with the high notes, but it's just it's set off to steer the music a certain direction. So we're gonna have a background countermel, and we're gonna put that in there, and we're gonna leave it on song here. That way, because if I put it on pattern, you guys aren't gonna hear anything because there's nothing in this pattern. But now we can adjust it to where what we like, to where we hear what we like, I should say. And I can build in here. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna go to here. What's gonna be a strong counter melody? I think it's gonna have to be woodwinds. We're gonna add woodwinds, but we're gonna start with the string section. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the string section and build it, and then we're gonna have the woodwinds, and then the brass, I should say, really kind of just build it up for us. Okay, so this is a C. So what are the triads of C? C chord triad. C minor triad. So E flat G. So do 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 do. If we build it right, we could C, E flat, and G. Let's see what that sounds like. Going back here. Need to zoom in because I can't see shit. Oh my goodness, there we go. We're going to zoom in here. I need to really shorten these up and make it back to the proper distance that it should be. So what was it again? C, E flat, and G? Yep. Oof. So we need to be able to hear this. It's close. Oh, okay, we're gonna do that this way. What if we keep it short like that? It seems like there would need to be another note if we kept it short like that. Oh, that sounded bad. We need to turn this up to where we can hear it. That sounded just as bad too. Okay. Okay, so the first grouping on that is going to be C, D sharp, and G. If we go back and we look at chord progression, we take it in. We have the D flat in common, we have the C, and we have the G. Okay, so we have D, G, A sharp, I should say D sharp, sorry about that. And then C, F, A, D, G, A sharp. D, G, A sharp. So if we go back, we close this, we open this, and then we go back, we should be able to go back again. Okay. So I wrote that C, D sharp, G, C, D sharp, G. So it's going to be D, G, and A sharp. Obviously, it's going to be a lot quieter. I'm wondering if there's anything I can do to really... Let's do this, and then we're going to zoom in a ton. We're going to make these really staccato notes and hope that makes it sound better. That makes it sound a lot better. What if we made it like super staccato? What if like they sneezed on the instrument? Nope. Oh. I think we could probably turn them up then. Okay, then we close here. I want to go back and I want to look at the chord progression because there is that change. Have this one, and it goes G, F. So if I change second grouping from A sharp to F on second group, should be able to carry that fairly well. Let's try it. Where did they go? Okay. So now from A sharp we're going to carry the same note. That's something that's really important here. So we're going to carry the same note grouping, Control V, and this boy's going to go right here. So G to F. I don't know if that'll work. I don't think that's how it'll work. We'll try. V, boom. So this is going to actually have to go up. Oh, jeez. All right, let's continue this. No, let's continue this. Control copy V. We're going to drag them over here, and then we're going to zoom in. So we need to do CFA. And I think that's where that one ends. Okay, guys, I think that's probably where I'm going to end up wrapping it up for now. If you guys watched, thank you guys so much for watching. This is just a little bit of a look at what I'm doing pretty much all day, every day, trying to create this. If you guys have questions, leave them down in the comments below, or you guys have comments on, maybe something could sound a little better. One of the things that I've noticed is that the more and more I get in depth with a project, the less and less I start to notice the things I don't like, because I kind of get a little bit of a tunnel vision. So if you guys are hearing something you don't like, please comment down below. That way I can kind of know what's going on. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.